After tirelessly searching every corner of Lanka, leaping over walls, and braving countless dangers, Hanuman's perseverance led him to the moment he had been waiting for, the chance to meet Devi Sita. This sacred encounter would not only fulfill his mission but also become a pivotal moment in his unwavering devotion to Lord Ram. Let us now delve into this divine meeting and witness the bond that shaped the course of their journey. Surrounded by the demonesses, Devi Sita's heart trembled as she recalled their cruel words. Tears welled up in her eyes as she thought, "The wicked Ravana will soon tear me to pieces before my Lord arrives. How can I bear such torment?" In that moment, overwhelmed by despair, she decided to end her suffering. Holding her braid, she stood near the Ashoka tree, ready to hang herself. But just as she stood by the tree, ready to give in to her despair, a sudden shift occurred. Lost in thought, she paused as a strange calmness began to wash over her. She felt the presence of auspicious signs around her, and an unexpected sense of hope started to stir in her heart. At that moment, seeing Devi Sita hopeless and in tears and overhearing the conversation of the Rakshasas, Pavanputra Hanuman, seated on the Ashoka tree, began to think. Devi Sita is yearning deeply to see Lord Ram. Sorrows have engulfed her like a fierce storm, leaving her on the verge of giving up her life. She has completely lost hope. It is crucial to offer her some solace at this moment. If I do not console her soon, she will definitely give up her life. Before she takes any step, I must devise a way to meet her and give her hope. But how can I do so amidst all these Rakshasas? If I return without meeting Devi Sita or delivering her message, what will I say to Lord Ram? If I stand before him without her message, his disappointment and anger will burn me alive. At such a critical time, it is imperative to convey Lord Ram's message to Devi Sita and bring her message back to him, to restore hope in both their hearts. As soon as I get the opportunity, I will speak to her, and then she will believe me. However, if I use the Sanskrit language, like that of the Brahmins, she might mistake me for Ravana. In my opinion, I should speak in the language commonly spoken by the people of Ayodhya. This will make it more likely for her to trust me. But seeing my Vanar form, Devi Sita, who is already terrified by the Rakshasas, may become even more frightened and scream, mistaking me for Ravana. After all, Ravana is known to assume any form he wishes. If Ravana's soldiers hear her shouting and see me, they will surely come to capture me. If I try to escape by jumping on trees and branches, it will only arouse more suspicion. The Rakshasas, seeing my large form, will also start screaming. If they surround or capture me, I won't be able to fulfill Devi Sita's wish. In their violence, they might even harm or kill her. This place is surrounded by the ocean and teeming with demons. The path here is unknown to others, and the location where Devi Sita resides is well hidden. If I am captured or killed, there will be no one to report back across the ocean. Although I have the strength to defeat all the Rakshas, getting trapped here would mean failing to complete the task entrusted to me by Lord Ram. The outcome of a battle here is uncertain. Even if I manage to kill all the soldiers, being stranded in this place would prevent me from crossing the ocean, and the sacred mission of reuniting Lord Ram with Devi Sita would be ruined. Therefore, I must act wisely and devise a careful plan to meet Devi Sita. I must approach this task as the best of messengers, ensuring its success. I am capable of this, and I will accomplish it. At that time, Hanuman began reasoning within himself, thinking of the best way to gain the trust of Devi Sita. Finally, he decided that singing the praises of Lord Shri Ram would assure her of his intentions, clear her doubts, and bring her comfort. Thus, while remaining hidden on the Ashoka tree, Hanuman began to extol the virtues of Lord Shri Ram in a sweet and melodious voice. Chakravarti King Dashrath of the illustrious Ikshvaku dynasty was the ruler of Ayodhya. He was a truthful, highly accomplished, and righteous king whose fame spread across the entire earth. He commanded a vast number of chariots, elephants, and horses, along with an army of innumerable soldiers. Born into a lineage of great kings, he had a deep love for dharma, truth, and non-violence. His eldest son, Shri Ram, is as radiant as the moon. Shri Ram is the finest archer, an embodiment of good conduct and noble qualities. He was dearly loved by his father and always obeyed his words. To honor his father's promise, Lord Shri Ram has left for the forest dressed as an ascetic, accompanied by his devoted wife, Devi Sita, and his younger brother, Lakshman. In the treacherous forests, Lord Shri Ram has liberated the ascetics from fear by defeating many cruel demons. On hearing the news of the killing of Kharadushan, the chiefs among the demons, Ravana, consumed by rage, abducted Devi Sita. First, Ravana sought the help of the illusionist Marich. Marich transformed into a beautiful golden deer and deceived Shri Ram in the forest. Seizing the opportunity, Ravana forcibly abducted Devi Sita. While searching for Devi Sita, Lord Shri Ram met a Vanar named Sugriv and befriended him. Lord Shri Ram then killed Vali and granted the kingdom of Kishkindha to Sugriv. By the order of King Sugriv, innumerable Vanars are now searching for Mother Sita in all directions. I am one of those Vanars who crossed the vast ocean to reach here. Just as Lord Shri Ram had praised the beauty of Devi Sita, I have found you here, just as he described. After this, Kesari Nandan Hanuman fell silent. At that moment, Devi Sita started looking around. Suddenly, her eyes fell on a Vanar sitting on the Ashoka tree. She was surprised to see a Vanar and thought she was seeing a dream. Overcome with fear, she cried in distress, calling out, "O Ram! O Lakshman!" But then she thought, how can this be a dream? Dreams occur only in the state of sleep, and I haven't rested even for a moment due to the pain of separation from my love. Perhaps that Vanar is just an illusion of my mind, as I constantly remember my husband. But seeing his huge, real form, I cannot believe this is merely my illusion. I pray to Brihaspati, Indra, Brahmadev, and Agni that this Vanar is real, and that everything he has said may prove to be true. After that, Hanuman descended from the tree and approached Devi Sita. After bowing with folded hands, he asked, "O Devi, who are you, and why are you grieving so much? You are repeatedly calling out the name of a king, and from your appearance, it seems you are the wife or daughter of a king. I think you are the woman who was forcibly abducted by King Ravana. Are you the wife of Lord Shri Ram? Please introduce yourself clearly to me." On hearing the name of Shri Ram, Devi Sita was filled with joy and shared the entire story with Hanuman, from her marriage to Shri Ram, to her forcible abduction by Ravana. She then added, "Only 2 months remain, from the time Ravana gave me to stay alive. After that, I will have to give up this body." Hearing this, Hanuman, feeling compassion for the grief-stricken Devi Sita, reassured her, saying, "O Mother, I am the messenger of Lord Shri Ram. He is safe with his younger brother, Lakshman. He has sent me here to inquire about your well-being and to deliver his message." Devi Sita felt a glimmer of happiness upon hearing Hanuman's words, but as he came closer, she grew suspicious. She doubted whether Hanuman was truly who he claimed to be, or if he was Ravana in disguise, as he was capable of assuming any form at will. With a heavy heart, she said to Hanuman, "Alas! You have deceived me again with your illusory powers. Just as you tricked me before by disguising yourself as a Brahman, now you deceive me by taking the form of a Vanar." Saying this, Sita collapsed to the ground in grief. Hanuman, seeing her distress, bowed at her feet in reverence, but her fear kept her from looking at him. Taking a deep breath, Devi Sita said, seeing you brings a sense of happiness to my heart. It's possible that my doubts about you are completely unfounded, or perhaps, as you claim, you truly are the messenger of Shri Ram." At that moment, Devi Sita found herself caught in a dilemma. On one hand, she was overcome with fear, on the other, she felt a flicker of hope. She struggled to discern truth from deception and was unsure whether the scene before her was an illusion or reality. Gathering her thoughts, Devi Sita calmed herself and addressed Pavanputra Hanuman. "If you speak the truth, then describe my Shri Ram to me. Tell me how you met him and what brought you here." To calm Devi Sita's heart, Hanuman began praising Lord Shri Ram. He said, "O Mother Sita, I will describe to you what I have seen with my own eyes, the divine form of Lord Shri Ram, who is accompanied by Lakshman. Lord Shri Ram's eyes are as beautiful and enchanting as lotus flowers. His face shines like the full moon, radiant and mesmerizing. His forehead gleams like the bright sun. His arms and shoulders are broad and powerful. His voice is deep and resonant, like the sound of a drum. His chest, wrists, and fists are strong and formidable. The area around his navel is slightly elevated, and his abdomen bears 3 graceful lines. His lips are red like the rising sun. Every part of him, his eyes, mouth, tongue, nails, palate, chest, hands, and feet, exudes the charm of a lotus flower. As captivating as his divine beauty is, Lord Shri Ram's nature is even more remarkable. He is a knower of dharma, the Vedangs, and scriptures. He is calm, sweet-spoken, compassionate, and intelligent. His heart is kind, and he is humble, truthful, virtuous, and self-controlled. He loves his subjects and upholds the highest moral character. He is the protector of dharma, his family, and the entire world, all while remaining bound by righteousness. He is also a formidable warrior who destroys his enemies. Devi Sumitra's son, Lakshman, is equally virtuous and handsome, just like his elder brother. These 2 sons of King Dashrath met me on Rishamukh mountain while searching for you. After Ravana forcibly abducted you, Lord Shri Ram was overcome with sorrow when he saw the ornaments you had dropped. Tears rolled down his eyes as he held them. One of the Vanas, whose path crossed with yours, was the Vanar King Sugriv. He was deeply troubled and tormented by his elder brother Vali. Lord Shri Ram befriended King Sugriv and killed Vali, restoring Sugriv's kingdom to him. Following this, King Sugriv commanded the Vanas to search for you in all 4 directions. While searching in the south, we met Sampati, who was heartbroken over the death of his brother, Jatayu. With his help, we learned about your whereabouts and the city of Lanka. After crossing the vast ocean, I found you here in Lanka, situated to the south. Hanuman also shared details about his identity, his noble lineage, and the story of his divine birth. Hearing the heartfelt praise of Lord Shri Ram from Hanuman, Devi Sita was filled with joy. Her doubts vanished, and she became completely convinced that Hanuman was indeed the messenger of her beloved husband. Tears of happiness streamed down her face as she felt reassured and comforted. Devi Sita expressed her anguish and asked numerous questions to Hanuman, seeking reassurance about Lord Ram's well-being and his efforts to rescue her. In response, Hanuman conveyed the depth of Lord Ram's sorrow and longing for her. He described how Lord Ram is utterly consumed by grief, unable to eat or sleep properly, as his thoughts remain constantly occupied with her. Hanuman also recounted how Lord Ram wanders through the forests, calling out her name in despair, his heart aching with the pain of separation. Hanuman presented Sita with the ring of Shri Ram. As her eyes fell upon it, her face lit up with joy, and a wave of hope swept over her. Overwhelmed with emotion, she clasped the ring and exclaimed, "O brave one! By bringing my Lord's ring, you have relieved me of my grief. You are indeed praiseworthy. O messenger of Shri Ram! Please tell me, will my lord come to rescue me from the clutches of Ravana? I long to see him. Will he free me from this torment? Hanuman replied, O Devi Sita! At this moment, Lord Shri Ram does not know your location. That is the only reason he has not come to rescue you yet. Once I return and inform him of your whereabouts, he will waste no time. He will come to Lanka with his army and destroy all the demons. Hearing this, Sita entreated Hanuman to urge Lord Shri Ram to come quickly. She said, Hanuman, only 2 months remain of the 1-year deadline set by the wicked Ravana. After that, he will kill me. Ravana's younger brother Vibhishan has advised him to return me to my lord, but Ravana ignored his words. Similarly, Vibhishan's eldest daughter, Kala, informed me that a wise and elderly demon named Avindhe had warned Ravana that all demons would perish if he continued on this path. Yet, blinded by arrogance, Ravana scorned his advice. Hearing this, Hanuman said, Mother, sit on my back, and I will take you across the ocean so swiftly that none of these demons will be able to stop us. Devi Sita, though pleased, looked at Hanuman with skepticism and said, You appear so small. How could you possibly carry me across such a vast distance? Perceiving her doubt, Hanuman manifested his immense form and assured her, O mother, I am strong enough to lift even Lanka along with Ravana. You need not doubt my prowess. Seeing Hanuman's immense form, Devi Sita said, O Hanuman, I fully recognize your strength and valor. However, it is not appropriate for me to accompany you. If I travel with you, I may faint at the sight of the vast ocean. If I fall, the monstrous aquatic creatures could devour me. Furthermore, if the demons spot you, a battle would ensue, and in the chaos, I could be lost. While I have no doubt that you could vanquish all the demons single-handedly, I do not wish for such a course of action, as it would overshadow Shri Ram's glory. As a devoted wife, I uphold the dharma of Pativrata. It goes against my principles to allow any man, other than my husband, to touch me, even in a moment of rescue. When Ravana abducted me forcibly and took me away, I was helpless. But now, Shri Ram must come here, defeat Ravana, and restore his honor by rescuing me himself. Hanuman, impressed by Devi Sita's steadfast virtue, said, O mother, your words reflect the wisdom and character of a noble woman. It is an honor to serve a lord like Shri Ram, who has such a virtuous consort. Devi Sita, in a sorrowful tone, recounted an incident from Chitrakoot. She narrated how a persistent crow had attacked and wounded her, and Shri Ram had punished the crow using a Brahmastra for the offense. She lamented, Why does my lord not punish Ravana, who forcibly abducted me? Does he no longer love me as he once did? Perhaps I am suffering the consequences of sins from my past life, for which my lord is not coming to save me. Hanuman consoled her, saying, O mother, Lord Shri Ram is deeply pained by your absence. His thoughts are consumed by you, and his grief is evident to all. Even Lakshman, seeing his brother's sorrow, is heartbroken. That is why I urged you to come with me, as my only intention was to reunite you with your lord swiftly. Now, before I leave, please give me something that I can take to him as proof of our meeting. Sita then untied the Chudamani from her garment and handed it to Hanuman, saying, O noble Hanuman, take this Chudamani as a token of our meeting and deliver it to my Lord Shri Ram. It will remind him of 3 people, me, my mother, and Maharaj Dashrath. It will remind him of our days together and assure him that you have truly found me. As Hanuman received the Chudamani, he felt the weight of Devi Sita's pain and her unwavering devotion to Shri Ram. He bowed respectfully and prepared to leave. But before he departed, Devi Sita stopped him and said in a sorrowful tone, Convey to him that my life depends on his swift arrival. Ask him to come before my time runs out, for I do not wish to fall into the clutches of Ravana any longer." Hanuman assured her, "O mother, do not worry. Lord Shri Ram will soon march to Lanka, destroy Ravana and his forces, and reunite with you. The glory of Shri Ram will illuminate the world once again. Until then, hold on to hope, for your love and virtue shall triumph." Devi Sita, still concerned, said, "You, Garuda, and Vayudev have the strength to cross the ocean. While I trust your capabilities, I worry about how my Lord Ram, Lakshman, and the Vanas will cross the vast ocean." Hanuman replied humbly, "O mother, the Vanas in King Sugriva's army are far more powerful and courageous than I am. They will certainly cross the ocean with ease. Typically, messengers like me are insignificant compared to the mighty warriors who will follow. Rest assured, if needed, I will carry Shri Ram and Lakshman on my back to Lanka. Once Ravana and the demons are defeated, Lord Ram will take you home with honor. Have no doubt about this." With her heart slightly at ease, Devi Sita conveyed her best wishes and regards to Lord Ram, Lakshman, King Sugriva, his ministers, and the entire Vanar army. She requested Hanuman to convey her unbearable grief and the taunts she had endured from the demons. Pleased with Hanuman's reassurance, Devi Sita blessed him for a successful journey. Hanuman, now feeling accomplished and encouraged, left Lanka with a joyful heart, determined to complete the remaining part of his mission. As Hanuman departed with the Chudamani and Devi Sita's heartfelt message, his heart overflowed with determination and devotion. Their meeting was not just a pivotal moment in the mission to rescue her but also a powerful lesson in courage, hope, and wisdom. Hanuman, guided by his unshakable faith in Lord Ram, carefully analyzed every possibility before taking action. Despite being the mightiest among all, he humbly praised the valor of his fellow Vanars. His thoughtful words rekindled hope in Devi Sita's heart, pulling her back from despair and laying the foundation for the epic triumph of righteousness. This narration, as described in the Sundar Kand of Valmiki Ramayan, reminds us that even in the darkest times, a spark of hope can save a life. Just as Hanuman's actions gave Devi Sita the strength to endure, a kind word or thoughtful gesture can lift someone struggling with life's challenges. Let us learn from Hanuman's wisdom, Sita's faith, and the boundless power of hope. Thank you for watching. If you found the video meaningful and wish to explore more such inspirational content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Vibes of Divinity. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Till then, stay inspired. Jai Shri Ram.